Hey guys, CrossFit Walnut Creek here. The 2017 CrossFit Open is coming up. So if you're unfamiliar with it, it's an online CrossFit competition. It's the biggest one. That basically leads to regionals in the games. And there are like 500,000 competitors or something like that.
Yeah.
There's money involved. You can win money if you win workouts. You're broken up into regions. Basically, it's a good time to kind of test your fitness between, within yourself and your gym, and then other people in the world that are in the same age division or the same weight or the same height, or whatever stat you want to look at. It's just a good time to kind of test yourself, see where you're at.
That's about it. Yeah.
So we're just gonna ask Eric a couple questions. He's done the Open a good amount of time, so figured why not dig into his brain and see what's going on. So how many years in a row have you done the Open?
I've done it all 7 years.
All 7 years since 2011.
Yeah.
So this will be 7.
This will be 7.
This will be 7. And why do you do it each year?
It's fun. First of all, it's kind of a blast to just have something thrown at you that you got to kind of rise to the occasion and see if you can do it. We typically put together an environment where the competition, the energy is a little higher. It's a little more intense. So that can be a lot of fun. And also the sort of ranking of it, you get to see how you stack against yourself and others. So for me personally, my goal is always to do a little better than I did last year.
Would you encourage other people to do it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's been a scaled division. I think 2 years now, a year or two.
Yeah,
now?
and actually, it's run pretty well. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, and it's so people get hung up on this idea of like, oh, I can't do a muscle up, or oh, I can't do a handstand push up, or whatever it is, and that's all well and good, but maybe that's incentive to try and get those skills dialed in before the Open starts, or if you're kind of struggling with them and they're hit or miss, maybe that's a workout where the sort of heat of the workout in the moment can get you to a threshold you've never been before. So it can act as a nice sort of slump buster, or a next level obtainer, stuff like that.
Yeah, and it's set up pretty cool in that you can go prescribed for as long as you can, and if all the movements kind of line up with you and there happen to be no muscle ups this year or whatever that movement may be, you could end up going prescribed all the way through. If you want to make that transition into scaled because it's double unders and muscle ups or whatever they have in store, then you can just kind of smoothly transition into the scaled division, so you can still compete, still have fun, and you don't have to just stick with one of those divisions. Have you had a favorite workout in previous Opens?
Ooh, that's a good question. I tend to favor stuff that has double unders and cleans and pull-ups and stuff like that, and I tend to not like stuff that's like handstand push-ups and really the really long ones. So anything that's short, anything that's cleans, anything that's I tend to like heavier stuff too. I'm good.
Is there a workout you didn't like?
I do not like anything with handstand push-ups. That handstand push-up deadlift wall ball thing, that completely didn't like it.
Did you work on your handstand push-ups a lot this year so you could do better this year?
They'll be a little bit better, but marginally so.
Is there anything you're looking for in particular? Do you think there will be any new movements in this Open? Atlas stones, tire flips?
No, probably not. I mean, they'll throw in a little wrinkle or a twist or something, but it'll probably be the same 15 things that they've done for the past 7 years in a row, minus the ones that don't work out that well. So you can probably expect it. Push-ups aren't going to be in there. That didn't work out that well.
I guess that's about it. We have a sign-up board. I mean, obviously you don't have to sign up on our sign-up board, but if you want to do it, put your name up on that board so we know who's going to be involved. We already got a good group of people that are set to go with the Open. We've been doing some Open prep work with CrossFit Sweatshop on Thursday nights, either here or at CrossFit Sweatshop, and I think it's been a lot of fun so far. People have been putting in some pretty hard and heavy performances. So yeah.
Two things to add, because these are very common questions I get all the time about this is, oh, are you going to make it this year? No, absolutely not, 100%. I am not in the running. Oh, so then why are you doing it? Well, basically self-improvement. And then I think there's also an element of humility in understanding why you train, because if you're training and your output is to be the best, well, that's a pretty tall order. But if it's for, you know, yourself and your self-improvement and you just trying to be a little bit better than you were yesterday, it's a perfectly valid reason to go out there and test how far you've come. The second part is what do you hope to accomplish if that's not the goal? Like how can you have a goal if you don't have some sort of placement in mind? Well, there's a bunch of ways to look at it. So in the past, I've struggled with snatches, for instance, in the open. So this would be a year where I'm really excited to see some snatches because they've come a long way. I've gotten stronger overall. So anything heavy is going to be more to my advantage than it has been in past years. So things like that, I'm excited to take on a new challenge, something that maybe I haven't done as well in the past. So I think there's always a new way to reflect upon it and ultimately just have fun with it. Anything to contribute? Cool. Hope to see you guys there. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Even if you don't sign up and pay your $20 to
Oh yeah, you still come by.
the people, you can still do the
come by,
thing
have
and have fun and do the workout and support everyone and all that good stuff.
Uh-huh.
So we'll see you there. To the open.